It was fourth time lucky today as Rangers finally get back to winning ways in the league thanks to an own goal and Cyril Dessers. It wasn't good, guys. You know what? Did we deserve to win that game? Honestly, I think St Mirren probably will feel robbed, but I don't care about St Mirren. I just care about the 3 points. But again, man, it's like anybody that believed after the Hearts game that's like, that's us, man. The confidence is there. You could clearly see that there's too many players in that team that are just awful. Fabio Silva, he's only getting played at this stage of the game simply because of the fact that, it's probably in the contract somewhere that he's got to play X amount of games. Awful. I mean, the guy it's like playing with 10 men. And Dessers, we've gave him a lot of shit this season, rightfully so. But again, another game against St Mirren, he stepped up, especially down in Paisley, to get pretty much save us. Because also, that own goal that made it go 1-0 for us, that was a lot of doing that to Dessers because he was pressurising your big man. Absolutely. But yeah, we kick off the game. You're like, right, calm heads prevail. Tavernier's the captain. Let's lead by example. Let's not do that because Tavernier makes a mistake pretty much straight away. Mandron, then he has a shot saved. It's like, well, that's from the Tav mistake. And it's like, all right, Butland, brilliant again. Lundstrom just kept having shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. They were all shite. Butland then saves again from Mandron. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, Jack Butland is brilliant. Now, I think this was offside, right? But again, it just shows you that Jack Butland is immense, and it wouldn't be the last time, right? We then have Gogic blocking Fabio Silva. A lot of people crying for a penalty. It wasn't a penalty, right? I'm just sick of Fabio Silva, and I don't think this was necessarily a dive, right? But it's not a penalty. It's not a dive. But, come on, it's pathetic, man. And the same with Cantwell, right? He ran into Nick Walsh, and yeah, whoever you think of Nick Walsh, right? Yeah, he maybe supports Celtic or whatever. Look at the way he sells it, right? He just gets up straight away, and he wasn't expecting the contact. Cantwell is, expecting it, can brace himself. I just do not understand why footballers go down like it's WWE. Like, Cantwell, he's fucking holding his ankle rolling about, man. It's pathetic. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. I know there are players at the end of the day, right? But I don't like to see that. I don't. I think it's pathetic, and I'll call it. I don't care what player. It could be favourite player of all time. It's pathetic, man. It doesn't matter if it's Lionel Messi, one of the greatest of all time, if not the GOAT. If he's doing it, I'm still going to call it out, man. I hate it. I'm never going to change my opinion on it. And that is the matter. Okay, there's bigger fish to fry, but we do get our goal, don't we? We make it 1-1. It's an own goal. Diamonde does brilliantly at the back post to fire this back across. Dessers and Bolton are fighting with each other. Bolton has just got a hold of Dessers' shirt, so if anybody wants to try and pretend that this was a foul on Bolton, it's not, because, you cannot disallow this for a foul. Even though Dessers is leaning into him, Bolton is fully on pulling Dessers in his direction. 1-0, you're thinking, right, brilliant. Then St Mirren whip a ball in. Balogun gets beat by Mandron, 1-0, or 1 each, sorry. Can't do much about that. Jack Butland was placed perfectly. I believe it just skimmed the post on the way in and went into the back of the net. It's really, we're our own, the architect of our own downfall yet again. It goes to half time, you're thinking, right, let's just come out. And I swear, man, see for the first 20 minutes after half time, where's the intensity? Where's the team that needs to win to keep this league semi-alive? Nowhere. That's where it is. Absolutely nowhere, man. I honestly, seriously, for the life of me, do not grasp this team sometimes. In the past couple of weeks, they talk about pressure, and it's always you drop points, right, or you have a pish performance. Oh, this league means everything to us. We need to win. We need to do it for the fans. Well, show it in the pitch, right? We've won, right? I'm buzzing about the fact that we've won. But let's not sit here and fucking try and pretend that was vintage today. It was pish. It was absolutely shite. Gogic had Dessers in his back pocket all day. I've seen somebody say the Cypriot fucking plumber dealt with him. What? It is kind of funny, but Dessers does get his goal. James Tavernier, peachy a ball whip there. I don't really know what St Mirren are doing here, but I'm not going to care too much about it because at the end of the day, what happened, I'll tell you what happened. The ball gets absolutely levered into the back of the net for Cyril Dessers. After this, St Mirren do have a couple of other chances. Jack Butland, by the way, before half time, made an absolutely outstanding save. Outstanding, man. it was going in. I think it was Bolton this one, and he's going the wrong way, and he just flicks it over the bar. I'm not saying it was as good as this one, but if you remember that David Seaman one for Arsenal about 20 odd years ago, where he's like it's going in, and he's actually like flicked it and actually saved it. Like he couldn't flick it over like Butland, he's actually flicked it out of the net. That's like an iconic save, and honestly, I think this one was just as good. Good save for a goalie in Butland. With Butland as your goalkeeper, folks, you're always definitely going to get that. Make no mistake about it. But then what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Tom Lawrence on the counter attack could do better, should do better. Gogic makes a good block, and you know what? I'm kind of glad this didn't go in. Why? Because I had over corners. I had over 11 corners, and then St Mirren had one last kick of the game. So my bet's still running. Still waiting on a few things, but obviously 3-1 at that time, it would have boosted our goal difference. But again, that's the thing. Like we scraped this. We need to be putting teams to the sword, because like Celtic play Dundee at 3 o'clock, kicks off very soon. I just think Celtic, if they're going to beat Dundee, if they get an early goal, man, they could win like 3 or 4-0, and that's going to quickly become a goal difference that we just can't catch. And instead of being 3 points behind, it's going to sound like 4. But anyway, guys, back to winning ways. Good. 4 games to go. We need to win them all. Till next time. Peace.